She's a little runaway. She's a little runaway. Hello, hello. Oof, soul grinding. Happened to play in the qualifier. I slept like 4 hours tonight for some reason. I went to bed at 1 AM, woke up at 5:30, and then my body was just like, that's it. That's all the sleep we need. And honestly, I feel terrible now, so I didn't play it. I'm just gonna chill today. Do some ladder games and then just relax for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the cup. Sadly. I mean, it's not, I mean, I would like to, but I know myself and I can function off of 4 hours of sleep. And play, I don't know, 5-6 hour cup. Yeah, Aces qualifier tomorrow. It's a bit concerning, but we'll see. If I can dodge the Terran players, I think I have a good shot. What do you mean, the Korean qualifier? Aren't you supposed to play against Zhao now, Iona? What are you doing here? No, I'm not gonna play at all, the cup. Holy, what is this? 5-4? I'm gonna play actually a Sentry opening. I've seen Classic play a Sentry opening against Terran. I used to like that opening. For some reason I stopped playing it. Maybe I can mix it in every now and then again. Sorry for the spot. I want to watch some quality Showtime games, yeah. I wonder if he can be zone with the ping. I feel like you're on the wrong chat. Otto is his wrestling coach. Appreciate the advice though, on Brute War. If I ever play it, I will be aware of it.
Base is under attack.
Glory to the Daemon. To glory. It shall be done. Give us your command. Come. Let your where not
The Holy Ghost.
forward. Yes, Executor.
Field on. I am the voice of the eclipse. Time for this. I am eager to strike.
Oh, Helden chop. Okay.
I have met the enemy. Combat awaits.
Yeah, this is why I like opening Phoenix. You just know exactly what's going on.
We are. Ko, you require my skills.
Now the question is just where does he drop me? And there he comes.
Research complete. Require my skills. I am the
I lost a supply block for a bit. That's a bit unnecessary.
time for battle. You require.
But he kinda lost everything, so pretty happy here.
I am eager to strike. Understood. We are one with the shadow. I am the Stick. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am the heart of darkness.
Calm down there, Maru. No reason to style on me like that. Yeah, there was just too big of a MMR disparity for that to be a even remotely fair match. I was placed in Platinum some season before. Now I've returned to StarCraft, played a few games, and I have 2,830 MMR due to internet. I should be Platinum again, but I'm placed in Bronze once. Don't look at the border, it's a bit bugged. Yeah, right. What matters is the MMR. There's some people who have low MMR and that's Masters 1 or whatever, and then there are people who have higher MMR and are Bronze 1. That doesn't really matter. It's just a visual bug, maybe. Maybe share the replay. I really like the build. Sure, I can put it into Discord, I guess. But this is like the first time playing this, so I don't know if it's not necessarily super refined. I just want to play a Sentry opening. Documents. Damn, Romanticide 400. 400 games in Romanticide? That's some wild stuff. What build was it? It's just a Sentry into Twilight opening. Like 3 gate, Robo. I don't know, I saw Classic play like this somewhere. I forgot who it was against. I always really liked Sentry openings. There are some downsides to it, like gives the Terran a lot of safety. They know it's not DTs, and there's some downsides for sure, but overall I always liked Sentry openings, I have to say. Stefano, thank you so much for the raid. I wonder why it's not fixed. Well, it's kind of like a new-ish bug, I would say. Also, Blizzard doesn't really do much about StarCraft anymore, so bugs are meant to be kind of like stick around for a little longer than one would hope. I hope there's someone playing, to be honest. I don't want to play against 5-4s the whole time. Maybe Hearthstone. What is a good way to defend the Marine job battalion running in? After gas, first fast reactor. Well, it always depends on your opening, right? Like, it's probably a bit difficult to defend with a non-Stargate opening if you do that. Like, if you open Stargate, it's easy, right? You have the Oracle. You can scout pretty quickly, and then you should just have all the units at home, and then you can defend. If you play Blink or Robo, I mean, there isn't much else you can do than simply splitting your army, right? If the Hellions come from the front, then just blocking the entrance with like 2 buildings and then the units in the wall will do the trick, and then the main base needs at least 3 Stalker if it's an 8 Marine job. For all the natural temporarily. I mean, if you know 100% what it is, then yeah, you can do that too. Alright, PVZ against Minato. Time to abuse Void Rays? Nah. Not this game. I am more of an Oracle abuser. Last was yesterday when he used Reaper to blow away my Stalker plugging in the wall, and then he ran the hell into my natural. Right, that's a very common move if they open Reaper. If it's Reaper into Hellion, then you definitely need to full wall temporarily with a battery or maybe a gateway. It's really, really rare on high level these days that anyone would do that, but yeah, it's tricky. Gonna Chronoboost to Adepts, try to do some damage. Although it's Romanticide, so it's unlikely it will do some damage. It's like pretty much the longest rush distance, so it's not as good as in other maps.
We serve with pride. The firstborn shall persevere.
Especially since there's also a ramp going up.
Let's give up.
But just to force some Zerglings, it's always good.
We serve with pride. Give us where glory to the dead.
Well, this guy didn't make any Zerglings, apparently.
Yes, give us your command. Fire.
Oh. Could have been one more drone.
Where shall we march? Najakar. We give us your. Let's
1 HP.
give us your command. The firstborn shall persevere.
How can I aid you?
We serve where
Let us begin.
Research complete.
Dimensional split.
I mean, he is pretty dead. Yeah. Yeah, 5 drones for a single adept, one of them even getting out. He just made his circlings way too late. Not sure. I guess his first overload kind of flew into my main base instantly, right? So you might have, so I guess he didn't know I was going double chrono boost. If you struggle with doing big eco damage with Oracle, it's better to start for fast Robo. In PvZ, I would never open with Robo first. Just making the Oracles and forcing the spores, you don't need to do damage necessarily. You can just keep the Oracle for scouting, you can keep it to, or you can have it to defend your third base from links, for example. You don't need to find that much damage. Maybe if you make triple Oracle, you kind of want some damage, but if you do like 1 or 2 Oracles, you don't need to worry about killing a lot of drones. Just keep your Oracles alive and use them for scouting is already pretty decent. What is your response against 1 base armor? Remind job, it is super common in my MMR and I can't go Stargate if I see a 1 base wall off. Why can't you go Stargate against that? I don't play against it much. I mean, I almost always go Stargate against that kind of stuff. Because against 1 base, making a Twilight is not super useful as it doesn't come into effect usually for the 1 base stuff immediately. And then Stargate is just the better option since you're making extra units, right? Right, 2-gate Robo is also an option. It's not very good in a macro game though. That's why I don't really like it. But Stargate, you can definitely go Stargate. It doesn't really matter too much for any sort of 1 base all in. Like there's nothing that should kill you if you go Stargate. Just make it better in the natural, and I think you're probably good against most all-ins. And then you have the Oracle. Potentially Phoenix as well, to deal with mind drops. What do you build out of a Stargate against 1 base Widow mind drop? I mean, you would, like, either you go straight up Phoenix or you make Oracle and then into Phoenix. It's probably the best. Thor all-ins? It's fine. You can defend Thor all-ins with the Stargate. Against Thor all-ins, if you open Oracle and then you send the Oracle across and you scout its 1 base all-in, then you go into Voyages and just make a bunch of batteries in your natural, you should be fine. It can be a bit tricky. If you pull the Oracle back for the Widowmine drop and you don't know it's 1 base, then it gets a little tricky. What do we think about 4 Stargate units versus Zerg like Reddit did versus Serval today in map 2? Void Ray first did triple Oracle. I don't know. I play triple Oracle a lot, so it's not bad, but I feel like adding the Void Ray is just very expensive. It delays the Oracles by quite a bit. It's probably very bad against Queen all-ins as well, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan. What's the speed timing for normal pool first and hatch first? I mean, hatch first, it's 3:30 is when link speed finishes up. Pool first, well, it depends what exactly it is. Like a 17-17 is gonna have much quicker speed than a 16 pool into hatchery, right? Nearly beat this guy and he's all open. Don't think I've ever heard of this guy. Power. What is the big benefit of having a third oracle instead of just the 2 oracles? It's mostly just extra HP. So like you can go in, 1 oracle takes a bit of damage, you pull it out of spore range, out of queen range, and then the other 2 oracles are still healthy and can do damage, right? So it's just about adding a bit of extra health to your harassment. Also, if you lose 1, you still have 2 to 1 shot. You can also keep 1 of them at home to defend third base. That's what I like to do a lot. Since I like to move out with my adepts. So you have 2 oracles out on the map, 1 at home to defend. Kind of like a mothership core used to be back in the days. Ooh. He saved the chrono boost, he put it on the warp kit instantly. That is a bit suspicious. This beautiful lady. Stalker, stalker. It's probably gonna be like a 3-gate robo if I had to guess. I feel wonderful.
Time for battle. Understood. I stalk.
Oh no, he's just making sentries.
I am. Where do our
Quick Twilight. And Forge.
Anan Porkal?
He's missing a pylon.
The skies.
This could be for DTs. Could also just be for that weapon. I have a feeling it's DTs. Twilight was quick, missing pylon, no adept so far. Gonna get a robo.
Time for battle. The skies await. I will. Anan.
Low unit count.
I am eager to strike. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadow.
Yep.
I am here in the shadow.
gonna go and kill the proxy.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. Cold is the void. Research complete. We move. I am the I am here.
Show me the way.
I am darkness. Cold is cold. You require my skills. State the fight. Where do our enemies lurk?
Gonna get a cannon here, and these defend the main base international from the T's. Because there's still one on the map somewhere. I blink in here, try to do some damage if I can.
State thy bidding. You require my skills. I am cold. It is
Just gonna attack him with like 10 gates once I have a couple Archons. Okay, he's playing 6 gas actually.
the sky.
He might be camping a bit on 3 bases. Man, why do I always forget my Templar? It was actually insane.
Research complete. Engaging for hire. For hire. For hire. Mineral. Upgrade. I am
Oh,
be as you
trying to be sneaky here. Oh, one more DT. Team, remake the DT shrine.
engaging the enemy. Assault data clock. I am the heart of darkness. I am here in the shadows.
I will try to kill him. Even though it would probably be smarter to just go back now.
Mineral field depleted. Highlight for hire. Highlight for hire. Justice engaging the enemy. Zero action. Justice.
That's lucky. Yeah, not the best idea to attack into a 3 base toss on Romantis side. But I was far ahead, I think. That's a good way to throw though. That is for sure. 69% against Protoss. Ay. Max Specs taking all my... bringing my PvP win rate down. He has very bad army composition, Stalker versus Zeld Archon. Well, once you get enough Disruptor, then it actually wins, but he only had 4 towards the end, which isn't quite enough. Maybe with a bit better control, he could have held on. Hesitate. Maybe if you waltz with gates. Well, it's kind of difficult to vault both of the ramps with gateways. He did on one side, he did, which is very common if you want to play the Disruptor style on the Romantic side. But the other side, you don't usually wall. But I don't know. It's just a big investment to make that many gateways because you don't need a lot of gateways if you're playing the Disruptor stuff. Usually, you go like 6 gateways and then two robots for Disruptor. And if you make like, I don't know, another 3 gateways, like it doesn't sound like much, but it kind of makes the production pretty bad for a little bit. Is there a way to avoid the Raptors in PvP and not cheese all in? Like Phoenix or Colossus or anything? You can play Phoenix. It's not ideal because the Disruptor player can kinda just sit back and make like Carrier or Tempest, and then eventually your army is shit if you have Phoenix. I guess you can make your own Carrier in Phoenix. But yeah, like Phoenix is one way of avoiding it if you really don't like it. It's not the best at high levels, but it is playable. Does Hearthstone play 1 gate expand? Maybe. Oh no. Thank you Maples for the 6-month resub. Not working right now, but can still afford the love. I appreciate that. Oh, he messed up his mineral harassment. Colossi are long gone. I remember times when Adept Colossus was a thing. Well, to counter Disruptor, it's definitely not what you should do. They suck pretty hard. They can be good against heavy Zealot compositions, but other than that, you should never really make Colossus. Also, if you play Phoenix, they can go Colossus against the Phoenix, which is also a reason why Phoenix is a bit meh. What is this probe doing?
To strike. Engaging the enemy. Cry on. Anan Porkar. Warp field online.
I'm not sure what this probe is doing. Maybe it was just a misclick. I'm gonna scout around a little bit. Could also be for a proxy pylon to make a DT shrine or a third gateway.
Anan Porkar.
So I do want to be just a little careful.
Where do I am here in the shadows.
Okay, this seems pretty normal.
Time for battle.
Can't possibly afford anything else really.
I am eager. Engaging the enemy. Warpfield, Zerafak, Cryor. The sky.
He really doesn't have a lot, does he? I feel like there's something somewhere to adapt or so.
Zerafak, Cryor. Research complete. Upgrade complete. The skies await. Warpfield online. Time for battle.
T shrine.
I am eager to strike. Time for battle. You require my assault. Engaging research complete. The merging is complete. I return. Assign this upon one. Mineral field depleted. I am the heart of dark.
I think you gave me too much time already. Not looking too great. Thought I would be able to just kill him, but I was a bit late. I guess I should have... I guess I can't kill him with 6 gas playstyle. If he ever gets across the map, he's gonna completely destroy me. Some dance to forget.
Consciousness awakened. Speak.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I live on. I am here in the shadows. Consciousness. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Complete. I am eager to strike. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Oh. That was a big fuck up.
We stand as one. I like for life. Consciousness awakened. I am the Hulk. We begin. Vespine geyser exhausted. Cold. We. From the shadows I come. We begin. I am the voice. On. Speak. Out. Cold is the void. What? Your demand. Europe. We. From the shadows I come. I am the voice. Europe. Speak and be heard. Command. I am the voice. We are one with the shadows. I am the voice. We are one with the shadows. Ancient group. We begin. You require.
Like I have no supply for stuff.
Cold is the void. State thy bidding. I am the voice of the. You require. I am the Hulk. Your demand. State thy bidding. I am the voice of the eclipse. Field depleted. We
I like how he's just sitting there, the watchtower, sending novas whenever I move out.
Cold is the void. State thy bidding. You require.
Oh.
I bask in the twilight. From the shadows, very well. State thy bidding.
Why did I make a Colossus? You have to die.
I am the heart. Cold.
You are not meant to be on this world, my friend.
Oracle.
Research complete.
You require my skills.
Geyser exhausted.
We move unseen.
You seek the threat.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Carrier has arrived.
An arrow team, Rashagar. I see. You seek guidance.
Upgrade complete.
You seek
State thy bidding. I am the heart. I am the void. State thy
Come on, baby, come on over. That did totally not go how I wanted it, actually. Can one actually play like this? I am ahead in army a lot. Almost 30 army supply, but it's very difficult to attack into that. Much static defense and then also disruptor. I feel like now already is almost impossible. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad trade, or not terrible, let's put it that way. I lost 900 more resources, but I feel like I'm so far, like I was 30 army supply up and now it's even. And he has Disruptor and 4 bases saturated with gases and shit. Can I not punish this somehow? I feel like maybe with 6 gas I cannot punish it, because Archons aren't that useful at breaking Stalker, Disruptor. If I played 4 gas, I had more Zealots and I hit quicker, maybe it's better. But I would need to scout it immediately and then make the decision, because now I'm going already up to 6 gases. I'm not sure actually. I thought this isn't really viable, but don't really see how I can kill him. His army was big though. He had no probes left at the end. What the heck? 200 army supply of Zealot, Disruptor, Stalker, Archon or whatever he had. I was surprised he never really pushed out. With all the Disruptor that he had. If he ever gets into position anywhere, he can just bully me away easily. All the zombie crowd, thank you so much for the raid. It's a lot of people. Hello. Poor cowboy. I mean, it felt like he won the game. In the mid game, he just never did anything afterwards. I don't know if he was... I guess he was just scared because I was posturing so aggressively all the time. He did not transition, yeah. Well, he doesn't need to transition, he could just... Like, the only step up from the army he had is carrier, right? Constant A mover, thank you for the 100 bits. I find pushing with just Stalker Disruptor very hard, doesn't he need like Archon Color still anyway? Yeah, it's a bit scary. If you push with Stalker Disruptor and then all of a sudden you get surrounded by Zealots and Archons and Immortal and stuff, then you can very easily lose. So I understand he was a bit scared, especially since I was also kind of splitting my army up. It's kind of difficult for him to move out, I guess. I feel like he was missing the DTs. Can guarantee if this was max specs, there would be 5 DTs blinking into my base whenever I move out. Could he have gotten air himself? I mean, potentially. He was down in bases a lot. Nice. I'm playing against Maples. So if you answer, but you know why Z's class don't go Disruptor? They go Disruptor, but it's just... they like to kill each other before that. But they go Disruptor as well. I know that Zest is pretty fond of 3-base Disruptor on Romantic side at least. Sneaky, sneaky. I almost believed the double fake. Well, I believed the... I mean, he was faking it first and then he was going for it. I kinda fell for it. Think this Mavis guys really wants a ban? I mean, he's a mod. I don't think you can ban him. Yeah, like, I mean, you go Disruptor after the Zealot Immortal Archon stage usually. Unless it's Romanticide. I think Romanticide might be the only map where you can go into Disruptor a bit earlier, but... looking at that Hearthstone game I just played, maybe it's possible on other maps as well. Unmod him. It's okay. Maybe if he beat me. But as long as he doesn't steal 60 points of me, it's all good. Seriously, the gas still kind of sold it, you know. I was like, okay, he's just faking a pylon, cancelling it, and stealing my gas. I'm like, okay. It seems pretty... I mean, it's a bit sneaky, but okay. But then he actually still makes 4 pylons behind my mineral line. But I don't think it's a good cannon rush spot because he couldn't properly wall off the cannon behind it. Then it's kind of bad if you can just pull the probes and kill the pylons and that's it. I think Beckett might be easy to defend too. The cannon rush. Cannon Rush behind mineral line on Beckett is actually not possible to defend. Once it gets set up. You have to block the spot beforehand. Because they can make the pylons, and then they can make the cannon behind the mineral line, and then they can even replace the pylons one more time completely. It's just, you're never gonna get to the cannon. It's just game over instantly. I mean, for disruptor of 3 bases, maybe. But this, yeah, I don't know. Beckett is usually like, it's kind of choky, right? So it might be possible to somewhat defend on 3 bases, but it's still very short rush distance and stuff. So you might just die to something else, right? Is Blackburn a good Protoss map because I veto it? Well, depends on who you ask. I don't like it much. Especially not in PvT. It kinda grew on me in PvZ, but PvT I don't like it. It's just so easy to abuse drops and whatnot. It feels like you have to play very specific tailored towards the map. Like, I don't know, Phoenix Colossus maybe is good on this map, I don't know. But yeah, I don't like it too much. It's not the worst Protoss map, that would be Beckett. Or potentially Lightshed, if we're talking PvZ, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan. Oh my god, what is this? Minus 67 time. Alright, everything's stand up so far.
Your probes are under attack.
Is it the same guy I played earlier? Was it also a barcode? Let's do Stargate. That might be the same guy. The other one also opened Reaper.
The firstborn shall persevere. It shall give us your let your yes. Not combat awaits. Where shall we? Glory to the Daemon. Come. Yes. Where we ire shall be reclaimed. Najakar.
Oh,
Let your combat.
skipping the bunker,
Where
huh?
shall we march?
I guess he's gonna
Firstborn shall persevere.
go Hellion maybe.
For we Yes. Let your
Oracle perceiving. An omen.
fate ire shall glory to the Daylom.
Harmonized. Extrapolating strings. Nazutai. I see.
Not give us.
Our window is short.
I'm guessing this is Raven opening, huh? Banshee seem kinda unlikely.
Rashagal.
Though he's still producing something. It's a bit late for a Raven already.
The enemy has discovered.
Oh,
Reinterpret.
that was very sloppy.
And
Let your
let us begin.
yes.
You see, the threads of fate lie bare.
Very, very strange opening by him. Raven Cyclone, that's not very common at all.
And
Thought he was gonna attack me. Oh, here we come.
harmonized.
Oh, just
I am the voice of the eclipse.
they have tanks.
You require my skill.
Give us.
Extrapolating string. You seek guidance? An omen.
Oh. I'm gonna check if he has a third
Our
base.
window is short.
Can't really tell what this guy's up to.
Fate lie
Okay,
bare. Nazutai.
that answers the question.
Research complete.
An
Where do our enemies lurk? Understood. On the way.
How can I? The threads of fate lie bare. Harmonized.
Where is Medivacs?
The support field online. I am eager to strike.
An omen. Our window is short.
Give us.
Raven is kind of annoying. Makes my Colossus useless.
Support field online. Teleport successful.
Our fate.
Oh, that should be it. No GG. Classic Terran player here. He made a Banshee? Oh no, he cancelled, okay. It's a bit weird, like he scouted my Stargate, I'm pretty sure, right? With the Reaper? Or did it not go all the way? But if he scouted the Stargate, then opening like this seems very suboptimal. If you were playing toss, it would have been 6.5k at least. At least. Leave with RGG, more Terrans or Zergs? Has to be Terran. Got to be Terran. Terrans because Zergs don't lose. Yeah, that's true. Actually, very true. Except when it's against the evil Void Race. I could have already knew it's Stargate because Nexus core opening. I mean, it's not exclusive to Stargate openings. It's gotten more and more popular even for Blink openings as well. Because if you watch like the high level Terrans, they all open Marine into Reactor, which makes core first kind of pointless because you're just gonna run into three Marines with the Adept and it just doesn't do anything. So you're just harming your own eco. Like I've seen Trap, for example, play a lot of Nexus into core and then Twilight as well. Classic also plays a lot Nexus into core, but he might just be. Actually, when he retired, core before Nexus was the standard. Like for the longest time, it was always core first, but recently, in like the past half year or so, I feel like Nexus into core has become more and more popular again. Any news on the new balance patch? No. How long do you think it will take Class to become hashtag toss again? I thought he's already toss, no? You mean like rank like first toss or whatever? I don't know. Rank 1 toss? I don't know, I think he's around like 6.5k MMR on Korean ladder or so. Which is pretty good already. And Classic is someone who plays a shit ton of games. Like he's a hardworking Protoss player. Bam, 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 bam. There's really not a lot of people playing. Queen Walk pretty good there. Definitely very good. Will you play AoE 4? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. But I've never really played multiplayer AoE 4 other than against AI as a kid, but I don't think that counts. Come on, someone. Press the Q button. True, Max wins in PvP. That is a correct statement. I kind of want to try a Tempest build that I've seen Classic play, but I don't believe in it and I actually don't know the build order. Classic goes for Tempest with the upgrade on this map. I don't really know where he goes from this though. Like, every time I see it, he gets Queen Walk and he defends somehow. I guess Tempest are pretty decent against Queen Walk, but... What do you do with the freaking upgrade? You snipe the hatchery or what? I think I saw him lose to Leenock though. So that doesn't convince me then. He beat Rogue, I think, but Rogue was Queen Walking. I think he goes into a Void Race afterwards. Just plays like a... Skytus playstyle from it. Actually leaving so late, there's already a freaking queen. Oops.
Persevere. Where shall we march? Naja, give us your command. We... Ire shall be glory to the Daylong.
Actually interesting. His Zerglings get in before the Adept comes out if you don't chrono boost, because he goes for like this weird early pool.
Yeah.
Usually that does not happen. Oh my god. He's still playing this, actually kidding me. I'm pretty sure he has a borrow link here. Just wanna make some Tempest, man. You're ruining my build. Did it actually borrow? I don't think it did.
We serve where
An errand.
ire.
Oh, it did, I guess.
Combat. Let your will be. Where shall we?
Oh, you seek guide. The threads of fate lie.
We serve. Ire. Not combat awaits. Give us. Yes. Najakar, enough. We serve pride. Where shall we march?
Genetic matrix active.
Oh, he took the other base as well. Are you kidding me?
We serve pride. Give us your command.
For glory. Vengeance.
How can Let an Erodine. The threads of fate lie bare. You seek. Our window is short.
We meet the enemy in glorious battle. This vessel. Upgrade complete. This vessel. We are at full power.
I need to get out of here.
We are at this vessel.
How can I?
Prismatic core online. Pterodactyl. Process. Channel the light of Io.
What now? Like carrier?
Fate. Sacrifice. Abide.
Well, that was questionable, I would say. Oh, I thought I got the Void Ray speed already.
How can I aid you?
Oh, supply as well.
Justice Spirit has arrived. Research complete. We are bringing power. The glory of battle. Upgrade complete.
Oh, what are you doing?
Channel. Castle de Templar.
Oh, he's making roaches.
Glory of battle. Mineral field depleted. Zac carrier. Prismatic core online. Channel. Discuss field shall defend. Return to serve.
How can I aid you?
Channel the light divide. System. Zac Naku. We are at full power. My light for ire. Command. This vessel. Great power. The glory of battle. Phase crystals charged.
I don't think he traded particularly well so far.
I return.
Where are you going?
Channel the light device.
How did you get stuck there? Are you... What? How did they manage that? Neither of them can fit anywhere through here. How is that even possible? Leave it to Archons, man. Find a way to get stuck in the most random places. Oh, wait. Can you actually fit in here? Oh, okay. That's how it happened. can't believe he's still playing this freaking opening, man. Making 40 circlings or 30 or whatever and burrow. Out of 27 drones. Amazing. I want to see how Archon got stuck. Well, there was one space where they could walk in. I didn't think they would fit through there. Usually they never fit through any minerals, but apparently that mineral patch is wide enough for them to fit through. I'm gonna run a couple ads, guys. Take a break for 3-4 minutes. And then a couple more games. Alright, let's keep going. We have a clip channel now? Really? Mm. Amazing. Join the Discord, boys. Join the Discord. Thanks to Bloop Milan. It's very nice looking now. Getting shit better than making Argon stuck. Dude, that still pisses me off. How can I kill my own freaking shield battery while getting memed on? My brain is just not functioning lately. You did the same half a year ago with me on Death Order, right? Against the 2-gate force, right? Well, like, it would have been a hold if I didn't do that. Yeah, I remember that. Why do you have to look the exact same, actually? Why can't my stuff that's swapping in be like green or some shit? I don't know. It's so confusing when there's just a bunch of batteries on both sides being spammed. Or like a bunch of pylons and batteries and shit. It's like, it's too much for my brain. Baby. Come on, someone play. Who's the strongest player in Europe right now? Is it Clem or Reino? I mean, Clem is the champion of the recent one. I think it depends a lot on matchups. If we're talking TVZ, it's... If we're talking Clem specifically against Cyril and or against Reino, I would take Clem every time. If we're talking as a whole in all sorts of matchup, then... I'm not sure. Do you have a favorite classical music composer? I wouldn't say so, no. Don't really listen much to classical music. My favorite map in my favorite matchup as well. Oh, and my favorite thing to play against as well. Wow. How lovely. it should be a Reaper opening, which eliminates all sorts of like 3 Rex and stuff. Could be 2 Rex Reaper. Could just be a factory behind it. And he's making a bunker.
The firstborn shall persevere. Yes, Executor. Najakal, Iron. Yes, Executor. Give us your command. Combat, let your will be heard.
Unlucky, my friend.
I am here in the shadows. I am the cold is the void.
It's
Let's see, what do we do here?
combat awaits. We are
State that I am. State that I am here in the shadows. Cold,
What is he up to?
cold. I am the heart of darkness. You require. I am the heart of darkness. You require my skin. We are one. I am the void.
Najakar.
Here in the shadow. Cold is the void. Let our enemy know our fury.
Glorious combat is upon us.
I actually have no idea what this is. I would imagine there's a CC behind it. Otherwise, you would have units. It's, I mean, he had nothing. He went to repoint to Cyclone, no other units. Maybe Banshee? I'm just gonna go 4-gate Blink because I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Playing it safe. And if nothing comes, I just attack him.
Research complete. Your probes are
Oh, it is Banshee.
Our pylon is under attack.
Just swapped in, that's fortunate.
Cold is the void. I am the heart of darkness. Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows. I am here.
I don't have an observer at the front.
I am the void.
Oh, it's a bit difficult to attack into Banshee in that case. Maybe Blink in the main base can be good though.
Cold is the void.
Oh, what is this tank doing?
I am.
I guess he built his factory back here for some reason.
Require my skills. You state thy bidding. You require.
What is this? The good old 6 bunker attack. +3. Fantastic. Double gas. Factory. CC. Cyclone. Alright. He needs a planetary there. I mean, he could afford it with all the money he spent on bunkers. What? I don't think that's how it works. Ansel who? Ta-da. Yeah, today we're taking back the MMR, but in baby steps. 1 MMR at a time. Or 3 in this case. What does this do versus Terran that makes him good at that matchup? I don't know. No, I mean, he doesn't do anything too crazy, really. He just plays, for the most part, standard builds, and then he just destroys the opponent. Was interesting to see Maxis versus Cure straight into Zest versus Cure last night, yeah. That's just... Well, to be fair, I think Cure wasn't playing for real, for some reason, in the final against Zest. He just proxied every game, right? Proxy Reaper, and Proxy 3 Rex. Who does Kyo even have in his GSL group? Does he have a Protoss? And it kind of felt like he didn't really want to play against Zest. Because usually Kyo does pretty well against Zest. I think like the last few times they played, it was always Kyo who won. Third match of Zest vs Q just gave up. That's a real build, yeah. It's kinda how it felt. Like 3 Rex is just really bad. 2 Rex is not great, but it can kinda work. Why are we playing 2 gates on the low ground? I saw a probe in the middle of the map, so he's just proxying me straight up here. Now can I defend it if I make a nexus? I think I should be able to, no matter what it is. Thank you DB Zrk for the 3 months resub. Let's make a Stargate. They want the Stargate in the wall though. I'm gonna make it here. I'm not really sure what exactly this is. Proxy Void Ray maybe. A Proxy Robo.
I am here in the shadows. I serve. We co-state thy bidding.
Proxy
I am the voice.
Robo. Oh, I forgot a pylon.
Let our enemy know our fury. You require
Uh-oh.
state the we state thy bid. You require
Channel the light. Channel the light of this vessel. Base crystal charge. Power. This vessel. Base crystal charge. We are at full power. This vessel shall
Oh, that was... Wait, what happened to his Stalker? Did he have it all in the prism? Oh. That hits insanely quick. Well, the supply block didn't help, that's for sure. I mean, that's just what is it? 14-second supply block, that's just unacceptable. Otherwise the Void Ray is already done. But it's still actually... not that easy to hold. He smashed his keyboard 100%. Ah, I don't think so. The battery makes it a lot more difficult to defend this. Because usually you can kind of bully him away by pulling the probes and then have the Void Ray and the Stalker. and he can't really move forward because of the probes. Then you just kill the stuff, but with the batteries in the low ground, actually a little tricky. You play Korea and EU tomorrow, or only EU? Korea is just the same qualifier that happened today already. It's just split into 2 parts to make it less long, so it's not an additional qualifier. So I can only play EU tomorrow. And NA? I think NA is at 3 AM for Europeans, or for my time zone, so I don't know if I... I don't know if I want to do that. If it was 1 AM, I think I would, but 3 AM is pretty hardcore, honestly. Start a qualifier at 3 AM. I kind of forgot to adjust my sleep schedule beforehand. For some reason I don't know. With me fucking up my shoulder and stuff, I kinda just forgot about it, actually. Why not blocking his expand? It's overrated if you ask me.
The first war shall persevere.
I don't do it with the build I'm gonna do. I prefer not blocking in that case. Oops, there are actually 2 circlings out here somewhere.
We give us your combat awaits. The glory to the Daylong. Najakar Mina. Glorious combat is upon us. I have met the enemy. Where shall we march?
I'm kinda a bit scared. He makes a shit ton of circlings again. I'm gonna go back.
Let your will come back.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Najakar Mina. Yes, iron.
He's doing this again.
Combat awaits. Glory to the Daylong.
Extrapolating strength.
Give us your
Ah, no borrow though.
Lie bare. Oracle proceeding.
it shall come back to us.
Ah.
The firstborn shall persevere.
Hello?
Ire, combat awaits. Najakar,
Oracle proceeding.
let your will, Najakar. We Combat. Yes, give us your command. Iron shall be reclaimed. Where?
An arrow
I love this guy.
The firstborn shall persevere. Combat awaits.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows.
You seek guidance? The enemy has discovered us. Let us. And the threads.
Give us your
How can I reach you?
Such a memo. Such a memo.
We meet our fate.
Najak. Pours a lot.
You seek guidance? An Erodine Rashagar. Harmonize. The stars align. Our window is short.
Not exactly sure what he's doing.
Let us begin.
Maybe it's kind of muted actually. Station pit bathing nest? I guess just hive then. Make some Ravager. Okay. Nothing too scary for now.
Where the sky
We serve.
Oh, but there's a supply block. Gonna move out pressure a little bit. I need to be careful. Do not wanna get jumped on. I should turn off Ravager Link Bane. That's pretty dangerous usually.
Our fates are one. The threads of fate lie bare. You see, the enemy has discovered us. Our window is short.
He's borrow roaches.
Let us begin.
Oh, hello. Where's my observer? Oh, my observer died? Oh, what I meant?
An Eridine Rashagal. Let us begin. The threads of fate lie bare.
The glory of battle.
You seek us.
Zap, zap, zap. Thank you for your Ravagers. Where's my observer? Verdammt. Did I make a new observer?
Mineral field depleted.
The threads of fate.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We embrace the glory of battle. The skies await.
Oh, what the heck?
Let us begin.
We are the We stand as one. We embrace the glory of battle. Our conductors are as one. They Templar. Justice.
Where's all my supply? I feel like I have such a small army. Oh, I guess all the zealots, yeah.
How can I aid?
What?
The threads of
There's such a random looking army. 2 Brute Lords and Ultralisks. Couple Corruptor.
you seek. How can I aid?
Assault. They Templar. Embrace the glory of battle.
We meet our fates.
Mineral field defeated.
His eco is completely done though. He has like 1 base mining perhaps.
Prismatic core online.
God damn it, everywhere has freaking Zerglings borrowed. Gotta be kidding me.
An omen.
Shall prismatic core online. Base crystal charged. Annihilation.
Oh, making brute lots again. Man, but this opening, it actually freaking annoying. I don't know if it's good, but it's annoying, that's for sure. I think if I cancel the Nexus, I'm pretty far ahead. I mean, it delays it by over a minute. It's not bad, actually. Maybe it isn't that bad. He's quite far behind for some time, but then since my third base is so delayed, because 4-minute third base is pretty standard these days, but it delays it until 5 minutes or so. Was it Livy B? No. That is a Russian player. What's the size of the monitor that S2 Pro players use? I wanna say, well, I just Google it. I'm using XL2411. What is this? 24-inch, I think. Yeah. I think 24 is standard at all events. 24 in the name equals 24-inch. Alright, good to know. I'm just playing on 27, it looks a bit too big. I don't know. Does it make much of a difference? I guess you have to move your head a bit more, but... Max and maybe Clem use 27-inch? Really? That seems weird, because every tournament has 24-inch, I think. I think Home Story Cup once had like these freaking huge ass monitors where you had to scale it down. It was just way too big. But there's an exception. Play on a 32-inch? Holy shit. Same for CSGO, all the players playing on 24-inch, yeah. Like, it's better to practice on the settings you're gonna use in tournaments as well, right? Otherwise, it's gonna be quite uncomfortable, I would imagine. Unless you don't give a damn. Play on a 15-inch laptop. Playing StarCraft on a laptop is the worst, if you don't have a monitor. The minimap is so small you can't see shit. Like, whenever I'm traveling and I'm in the hotel room and I want to play a bit of StarCraft on my laptop, it's so bad. So bad. Hello, Mr. Barcode. Mine's 13-inch laptop. It's a struggle, but I'm used to it. Really? Like, my eyes are not very good, so I just can't see shit on the minimap if I play on a laptop. Want it dead or alive? New account because slowly falling bans me on Wally stream. You have to behave better then. You can get used to it a lot, really? I guess you can sit closer to the laptop or something. But that's also the thing with laptops. You have to look down the whole time because you cannot freaking adjust it upwards. That's even worse than actually the small minimap. I guess you can. I remember I would put some books under my laptop to elevate it a little bit, and then my laptop would overheat because all the ventilation's on the bottom, I think. Good times. I'm also digging into the core and has made my hotkeys way more efficient. Yeah, but if you're fine with struggling for a couple weeks, it's definitely a nice hotkey setup. Soul Spirit, yeah. Should I go for Tempest again and try it one more time? Dead or alive. I can't really remember how he plays. I feel like I haven't played him in quite some time. Right, time to get out of here. Is 21 core worth it for delaying the adept with 20 core? Yes. If you're not interested in sending the adept super quick across the map, like chrono boosting double adept for example, then 21 core is a bit better. Now if you do want to send across, then definitely go 20 core. But don't do it in PvT. This is PvZ only.
Yes, Executor.
In PvT you will struggle a lot with Reaper if you do that.
Let your will give up. Come. We come back. Where shall we march?
Prismatic core online. Phase 2.
Ire. Yes. Give us.
Oracle perceiving. A moment.
None. Let your will be heard.
Research complete.
You seek guidance? Harmonized. The threads of fate lie bare. The enemy has discovered us. Our
Probably a
window is
quick
short.
layer, I would say.
And let an Eridine.
Zack.
Let us be. An omen. Let an Eridine.
Will love you. Do I actually go +1 with this? Actually, I think I need +1.
Extrapolating.
Super late on the +1 though. Yeah, I can easily afford it as well.
Our window is short. Our fates are one.
He's saving lava.
You
That's
seek
always
guidance? An omen.
a bad sign.
You seek
If you don't like queen walks.
an omen.
Genetic matrix active.
Oh, but he's going Evo
The
Chamber.
threads of fate.
Our charge. Direct my vengeance. Vengeance. We snap justice. Our charge. We fear no enemy. Chat. We face the enemy. Dreadful power. Zack Nakul Afal. Channel. Prismatic core online.
That's no bueno.
Zack.
No bueno at all.
Dis- Calibrate.
We serve with pride.
Zack Nakul Afal. Channel. We are at this vessel. Jack. I'm ready.
Give us.
This is kind of how I imagined this build would go, to be honest. They just defend with greens and then Corruptor come out and you're in trouble because you invested into 5 Tempest.
An Aerodine lost.
We stand. Phase crystal. This vessel.
I have to say, I'm not a fan of this build. I don't really see what the Tempest accomplish. I guess it's a way to play the Voyager style on the map where Queen Walks kinda kill you usually. But I feel like if I played someone who knows what to do, they just defend with queens, go corruptor like he did, and then they just A-move me with like roaches probably. It's kind of how the carrier build always goes as well. You make the carry, you rest a little bit, then corruptor come out, you recall back home. And then you get annihilated. If he has Viper, I'm screwed as well. And he does have Viper. Oh, I don't even have Storm.
You seek guidance? Reinforcing.
Kinda miss my carrier here.
We shall stand. This vessel shall avenge. My turn to serve. Zaknaku. Mineral field.
Here come the Void Rays. GG. But I mean, the Void just got 0 done. They killed a couple queens and that's it. I don't think it's good enough. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Let me find someone to raid. I think I like Max Packs with Tempest a bit more. Did you try it? I have tried it before. I think it's a bit better, yeah. Because you're not so committed to the Tempest. You have quicker voyages and then you can somewhat deal with the Corruptor better as well. And you just use the Tempest to kill some drones. Yeah, it seems a bit better. Who should I raid? I'm gonna raid sort of, I think. I'm canning raid. That is also an option. Is he online? Am I not following M Canning? Not following M Canning. What the heck? Alright, then I'm gonna send you over to the can. I follow him now. Relax, relax. Right, I'm canning. Alright. Just going to unfollow later. Definitely. That's how I roll. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. I will be back sometime next week after the qualifiers are done, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna send you over to M Canning. You can watch some of my Protoss play if you want. And see you next time.